Greetings, viewers. This is A Vision Entertainment, once again, your favorite show. And we have a special icon tonight. Tonight, we are taking a trip back to the golden age of soul and dance music. And we are bringing royalty with us. She brings the class, she brings the energy. So put your hands together, make some noise, and let's welcome the one, the only, the magnificent, the iconic Evelyn Champagne King. Miss Evelyn Champagne King, how are you?
Thank you. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. I thank you
Great.
for coming on to the show, answering my emails. I know
Thank
how
you for
busy
having
you
me.
are, and
Yes.
yes, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank
Um,
you.
I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoy your music. I really and still do to this day. My mother, my family, everyone still play it at the events. So I said one day I would like to reach out to you,
And
and
here you are.
I did. You're right here.
Yes, you
So
did.
I got to give it thanks. And this is for, I'm giving you your flowers for all the great things that you have done
Thank you so
over the
much.
years. Thank you for that. Yeah. And with a father who sang backup at the Apollo Theater and Uncle Avon Long, I hope I'm saying the name right,
Yes.
who starred on Broadway. How much did your family environment prepare you for show business?
Well, my dad basically prepared me. He prepared the whole entire King family because I have brothers and a sister.
Hmm.
That we were called King. It was called King Amateur Hour. So
Oh,
my parents, it was my mom and my dad who made sure at first
okay.
to just bring us up in something that they knew that we was doing all the time, singing around the house,
Right.
dancing around the house, playing on trash cans and the spoons, and so they knew that we was going to be instrumental, and musicians or singers or whatever.
Mhm.
But they always had it where we was in the basement and we were singing, me and my sister Wanda and my brothers Johnny, Kenneth, Eric,
Wow.
Dell, and
Wow.
Anthony Butch. My
Wow.
eldest was Anthony Butch, and we just all did things together. um Alan, he played trumpet.
Okay.
uh Johnny, I'm trying to get it right. When you have a big family, it's like, okay.
I see. I see.
Johnny played drums, timbales.
Hmm.
Um, Eric played congas. My sister Wanda sang playing timbales. Um, Dell played bass.
Peace.
And did I say everyone? Eric congas, yeah, yeah, I did. Kenneth, Kenneth, Kenneth. He
Can
would, play a little bit on the keyboards, and he's
okay.
also a big fan of Stevie Wonder. So,
Wow.
but we listened to so much music. My mom even dibble dabbed on the keyboards. My
Oh, okay.
dad sang with the harp tones, a stand-in. He was a stand-in tenor
Hmm.
back in the day, and yeah, he made sure that we were heard because my mom and dad would open the door and say, "Okay, y'all get." We would sing in front of strangers. With me and my sister had a slip on, we would sing, and I would do a little shimmy and dance, following
Yeah.
my mother. And we just all was in our basement, and we would play music for the entire, area, our street
Wow.
members, our neighbors.
Hmm.
People would come in and it would be like, amateur hour, King amateur hour. And we enjoy that.
Wow.
We love what we was doing. At the same time, it was like early, get up early, put on your slip and make sure you had your slip. We didn't get dressed. We would just do what we do. It was almost similar to looking at the stories you see with Michael Jackson and all of the, how everybody get together and try and build something of their family. And my parents worked hard at it. My dad also was he was maintenance at Phil International, Sigma Sound Studios.
Right. That's right.
My mom was the cleaning woman.
Hmm.
This gets into when I began. You
Yes.
know, uh, I was 14, going on 15, but I was 14 when I got discovered. My mom and dad was, my dad was doing his maintenance. My mom was cleaning. I came in with her. At first, it was my sister. My sister was taken ill, and I
Okay.
came in and stepped in for that one day.
So cleaning,
One,
helping her clean, right?
yes, cleaning. One day I came in and I'm vacuum cleaning. Well, before I started vacuum cleaning, I was in the men's room.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the men's room. No one's supposed to be there. My mom said this first. We're going to clean, you're going to clean, and we're going to get in and get out. No one's supposed to be there in the studios.
Right.
All of a sudden, this tall, dark, and handsome guy walked up to me while I'm cleaning, coming out of the men's room, and I started vacuuming the hallway. His name was Theodore Life. T-Life, they call him.
T-Life.
From Philadelphia.
That's right,
Yes.
T-Life.
Didn't know this man from Adam, didn't know where he came from. He just all of a sudden popped up. And he said, one day I'm going to make you a star. And I said, yeah, right. And I kept on vacuuming. But while I was vacuum cleaning, I was singing a song by Sam Cooke.
Okay.
Now, it just came out. You know, I just started singing. You know, I was born by the river. Yes, yes. Love Sam Cooke. I listened to Nat King Cole. I listened to John Coltrane. I listened to everyone back in the day because Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, all the artists from back in the day when your parents was growing up and listening to, they made sure we heard real singing, real musicians, you know, and everything that you need to learn if you want to be in the business.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't something that was planned, you know, because a lot of people try and think, you know, they spend whatever they're going to spend. But I'm letting them know, this is it. It's coming from me. I did not have no plans on getting out of a band I was in. I was in a local band at 14, South Philadelphia.
South Philly.
On Montrose Street. Yes. Yeah, we were called Mirage. Then we was called Morning Urge. They had so many different names. But I was in a band. And I enjoyed it very much.
Wow.
But T-Life said, one day I'm going to make you a star. And here I am. It is now 50 years. I'm celebrating.
50 years. Well, now, was T-Life working there too at Sigma Sound?
T-Life was he was a producer, songwriter, and a guitarist.
Okay. That's right.
So it's like, where did he come from? You know, no one's supposed to be in the office at the time we was cleaning.
Wow.
So it was meant to happen. It was a blessing. And like I said, I am blessed. I am truly blessed. So when he said that, you know, he went back around and talked to my mom because I was like, he asked, did you know who that was? That you singing? I said, no, you know, with an attitude because I'm supposed to be cleaning and want to make my little money to get out of there with my parents.
That's right.
But no, it was just too comical. But I think of all that, and it is truly a blessing because I'm still standing. And you know, the blessing of God with T-Life coming into view, my parents making sure I was doing what I had to do, and here I am right there.
That's right.
And then the fact that I was already in a local band, it was like, okay, I want to have my band if something does arise, but they didn't want to go. They didn't want to leave what they were doing. They was enjoying what we were doing.
Oh, so they wanted to stay as a band.
Yeah, and I would have loved to take them with me, but then it wouldn't be. It probably. My husband always laughs and says it would have been Evelyn and the Champagnes or something like that.
Champagnes, okay.
Just something funny. Even the fans say that, but I'm like, well, it was meant to happen. It was almost like a Cinderella story.
Yes.
And yes, and then it was the writers of the first song. Mm-hmm. Well, the first song actually was, I don't know if it's right, but then the writers of Shame was John Fitch and Reuben Cross.
Yeah.
They're out of Philadelphia as well.
Mm-hmm.
T-Life took me, I went with my parents. We went into a living room of, I don't know whose living room it was. It was either John Fitch's or Reuben Cross's, you know, room. But went in there and he said, I want you to sing this down. This girl is going to be a hit. You know, it's T-Life talking, you know. This is going to be a hit. I sang the song down, sang Shame down, and they loved it. And they said, this is going to be a hit. And I'm telling you, it just flew after that.
And how old were you singing Shame?
I was 14.
That was 14 and a major hit like that.
Yes.
Well, I have a few questions because, you know, you just, what you did was great, though. You went into everything that I was going to ask
from the beginning. Yep, from the beginning.
You just went through. But just how did the local South and West Philly music scene shape your voice as a teenager?
Well, actually, it didn't shape my voice. My voice was already there. It was a gift.
That's right.
From God.
That's right.
My mom, yes, we went to church. Gospel. You know, I never did like the choir or none of that. We went to church, but it was never none of that. We were called the gay tone singers, me and my brothers and sisters. We just made up something. But we were singing together, all the time and doing things together, just playing music in the house. Yeah. But it was never any teaching or anything. My father just said, my daughter is going to be a balladeer. That was his words to me.
Wow.
You're going to make it. He said it to all of us,
Just
but
like
you choose what you want to do the older you get. If you want to be in this, you're going to be in it. If you're not going to follow it, don't follow it. Follow something other, God has other plans. But I just kept it going. My dad took me with him to the Apollo Theater at 5 years old.
Wow.
And of course, he was expecting me to sing something. I rolled my belly. So that was more comical than anything. It was like, oh, my mother said, no, she's just going to be a comedian. So now I just take it all on stage. The rolling the belly, the dropping it like it's hot, the conga playing, and the, singing and doing what I love. When you have talent, you just don't give it. I tell fans, because they ask me, how did you get, I want to get in it. I want to do this. Just keep doing what you do. It's going to come.
That's right.
It's going to come.
What happened to the band after you made Shame and you was going on? What did the band do? Like, where were they?
I went back to Philly to look for them.
Oh, they disappeared.
Couldn't find half of them passed on.
Okay.
A couple of them were still alive. Our conga player passed.
Yeah.
The one that, was the main guy of it, the music director, Kenny. And then Butch, who brought me in there, he was the drummer. Okay. And then we had the girl, which was Debbie Pitts. And then we had Sam. And then we had I couldn't find everyone,
Oh, wow.
I mean, you know how you go back?
You go back.
What's going on with everybody. And it was a little tough.
How many years was it before you went back? Like, how many years were you gone before you went back?
Wow. I was on the road when Shane came out, they had me right on the road at 15. When I turned 15, I was on tour. And I had my own tour bus.
At 15.
And before I left on that tour bus, I boo-hooed in the back of the bus because my mom and my dad at first were my road managers. They made sure, that's why I stayed out of trouble, stayed away from the drugs, stayed away from the bad scene. They were there. They were there to protect me. And I'm telling you, my mom looked at me and I was, crying in the back of the bus. And she said, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. We can turn right back around and go home. Because she saw me crying. I was like, I'm young. I didn't even finish school, Wow. So I said, no, I love singing. And she said, well, we're going to do this. So we kept going. We started moving from there. It was like, I was 6 months out of a year. I was gone all the time. I had to have a tutor on the road.
For school?
For school, to finish my grades and do what I had to do. I was already in the 10th grade, When I turned 16, I was in the 10th grade, but I was already in it. I was on the road.
You was in too deep.
in too deep. So I missed having really immediate friends. I didn't really have very many friends or anything. It was people that knew me because the girls that knew me in Philly, they only knew me because I sang in the ladies' room all the time. When it was time for let's take lunch, no, Evelyn didn't eat lunch. Evelyn went in the bathroom, closed the door, and just started singing. It was just something I wanted to do.
Wow. Can you please tell me, how does a 15-year-old child with a hit record, worldwide record, you're still you're still unstable. You're not emotionally mature.
Exactly.
How did you maintain your mental health, your maturity, not that, your emotions? How did you maintain all of these things while doing a world tour, just on tour?
Having actual guidance from my family and my mom and dad, really. If you don't have that and you're alone, it's the hardest, I think. But you have people that care, and they appreciate you wanting to do something you love instead of, because some families, they gear their kids in something that they want them to do, and it's not them.
That's right.
And then you find out the hard way, that's not the way, the child wanted to live. Then all of a sudden you're wondering why they're, being goth or wondering why they're being punk rockish or acting crazy, or you got to let them guide their own, their own path. My path, I guess God gave it to me, was to sing.
That's right.
And my parents, I watched my dad. He picked up a guitar. He would sing, and he had his little room. We didn't even call it. What did y'all have those rooms today? Yeah,
Green
man
room.
cave.
Oh,
No,
man
man
cave. Man
cave.
cave.
Yeah, he didn't have his own man cave. He made his man
That's
cave.
right. He made it. He made it.
And it was down in
Back
the
then, it
basement.
wasn't man cave. It was something else.
No, it was his man cave. It was his cave. But it was where it was something he loved, and I just carried it on from his.
Okay.
So I know that they made sure that I was in the right direction. They made sure that I stayed away from things that wasn't me, and I was very, believe it or not, you see me on stage and you meet me, it's like, that is not the same little Evelyn that we seen on them videos. No, I was very shy. You couldn't tell me nothing. And they didn't even know who I was, half of them, or where I was when I did TV shows. Mike Douglas, Merv Griffin,
all the shows.
Wolfman Jack,
Wolfman Jack,
them shows. Dick Clark show,
Clark.
American Bandstand, Soul Train. It took a while. Nobody really knew. Was that really Evelyn? Because she didn't say a word. I was very quiet and shy.
Did you feel like it was moving too fast? Like things just happened for you so fast?
I thought so at first because I did not get a chance to be a teenager.
That's right. That's right.
So,
right.
This is the funny part. When I turned 21, I think it was either 21 or 20. Okay. I asked the record company to please make sure I didn't want to go out to clubs. Yeah. The band would go out. I had my own band. We was on a tour bus. Yeah. We would travel, but I wanted to stay in my room and play video games.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's what you wanted to do, right?
Uh-huh. And that's what they made sure I did.
Okay.
They made sure I had Pac-Man. I had Pac-Man. Pac-Man was the thing. Galaxia and Pac-Man.
Galaxia, Pac-Man, yes. That's right. Yeah, Defenders are all in games.
All the games.
Wow.
I just stayed in my room so that way I wouldn't, it's like it's not you. It's not you. Don't go out. You don't and you're shy. I mean, what are you gonna do? Wow. I wasn't one prone to, like, let's do this. No, you're not going to make me do anything that I don't want to do.
That's right.
I've always been that way. I'm a Bronx girl. I'm basically born in the Bronx, raised in Philadelphia, got discovered in Philadelphia, went to West Philly High, and I don't forget where I come from. It started from the Bronx, but it started in Philadelphia with my career.
Wow, this story is amazing because 15 years old and you're going out to all these different people. Now, back then, I'm just asking this question because I need to know, was it big parties like the Hollywood parties back then when you were that age?
Yeah.
And
yeah, I've seen a lot.
Did you attend?
I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot.
Okay. Wow.
And I got to hold it in my heart, I mean, sometimes it hurts because you see a lot of them that you've seen then, they're no longer with us. It's things that you do. It's consequences. Right. It's going to be. Especially when I'm aging and then I see them gone, it's like, that kind of thing. Right. Okay. So I've seen so much. My mom would always do this.
See no evil. See no evil, hear no evil.
Exactly. And I mean, I went from Studio 54 to the clubs to all of that's me performing, not hanging, performing. Wow. So yeah, I've seen it. Paradise Garage. All of oh my God, I've seen so much. And it was like, your eyes open then. It was like, yeah, it's a lot. But we all do something that either God says yes to or no to.
No to.
And you pick your poison, as they say.
You pick your poison.
You pick your poison. My poison was have my family, and they were there. Yeah. So it went from my mom and my dad being road manager to my sister Wanda. And then two of my brothers, one was the one Eric that played Cougars. He ended up, being stage manager, helping out, making sure things was right on the stage. My sister was she sang with me on stage, wow. And then she went from singing with me to doing my makeup, showing me how to do makeup. Okay. And I mean, it's a lot of them had passed on. My parents passed on.
Yeah.
My brother, the ones that I had told you about. Yeah. They passed on. Eric passed, two namesakes. Eric Jr. Eric
Yeah.
Sr., my mom and my dad. My mom, Jania, my daughter passed in 89. I had a child. It was tough. I had a child. She was 2. She passed on in 89. That's Jania. 2 Janias, 2 Erics. And my sister passed in 2015.
Wow. Yeah, it hit
And a
hard.
brother, my eldest brother, first had passed on in the 70s, like
Yeah.
72 or 74. Yeah. So I
Wow.
have four brothers left. Let me see if I get it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny, Kenneth, Dell, and
Yeah.
Alan.
Are you still
And
close?
I'm the matriarch.
Need to make sure. So,
Yeah.
do you still hang out? Are everyone still close? Or
We're very close, but we don't see each other as much. But we thank God for FaceTime. I
that's
mean,
right. Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
can see each other, but
Yeah.
you still want to you talk to each other.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes, we do. But everybody's doing their thing.
Yeah. See, man, everybody just busy doing their thing.
Yeah, living life, living
That's right.
life.
That's right. Yeah.
And the main thing is, they got to take care of themselves. We got to take care of ourselves. We're all grown, but that don't mean you forget your family. But yeah.
Right. Wow, that is amazing. I have to talk about this. Did you ever feel tempted to use bubbles for a hidden track, a secret project, or an alias later in your career? I had.
How dare you? No,
I
actually,
had.
no.
Oh,
Here
okay.
it is. I knew it was coming because people ask me where the champagne came from.
Yeah,
Okay.
champagne.
Yes. Champagne wasn't there. It was first Evelyn King.
Okay.
Evelyn King is my name.
Yes.
My nickname, family nickname is Bubbles.
Bubbles. Yeah.
So when I got discovered, T-Life, mom and dad was putting their heads together, trying to figure out, what we're going to do with the name.
Yeah, with the name.
Now, first the record company was going, RCA was like, well, it's too old. It's like an old woman sound. Oh, okay. Really? Okay. That's my name. So then they tried to throw in the Bubbles, and I went, I am not putting in Bubbles. I got the name Bubbles when I was a baby. My mom named me Bubbles because she said I used to blow spit bubbles as a baby. So that was then. Now, what does that got to do? You know what I mean? With no. I was like, no. And to me, it sounded like a stripper. No, I'm not stripping on stage.
I thought it was Bubbles because of the champagne.
No.
Oh wow, okay. So that's how the name came about.
Oh. Bubbles is my nickname. It came about from my mom.
With your mom.
I love the family name. Yes, they still call me it the family.
Okay.
But then we got some fans calling it too. Sometimes they be yelling it out in the audience. I'll be like, who they talking to? No, but
like Bubbles.
But I know it's cold. But yes. I have to let them know that they huddled and they talked and they were like, champagne sounds more mature. Champagne. It's with the name, they put it in the middle and we ran with it.
Oh wow, that's great.
Evelyn Champagne King. The fans loved it, right? All of a sudden, you look at the I'm in Love album when I went to Kashif and it said Evelyn King.
Oh. Was that a problem?
Yeah, it was a problem because I didn't change it. Who gonna change my name without asking me? I'm old enough to make my decisions back at that time.
That's right.
So you're just gonna snatch a name off that made it bigger, for me. Yeah. And act like it was okay. So when I came home, I went, no, we changed it right back to where it was, Evelyn Champagne King. And the fans was applauding that. But the record company took it away after I got off the road. I was on the road for two months. And when I came back for 2 months,
it was Evelyn
King. I said, Evelyn King. I went, who's that?
That's right. Yeah, they can't just change that, right? They can't just change your name.
Well, they thought they was able to do a whole lot of things, and they did, without your knowledge. But, we'll get into that another time. But yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? It's that's the way it goes.
That's how it goes.
When you're young, you don't have very much to say. But when you're getting older and you do have an authority to sign a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And you're wrong in your rights, you got to say something. A lot of people just let things fly. And my parents was there and it was like, no. She's got the name back because she didn't have to take it away.
Wow. When he first approached you with the contract, who read over the contract for you? I mean, who actually look through it all?
Oh, well, I was first with his production company. It was me and T Life,
You like, yeah.
and his productions first when it started. And then he took me to RCA.
Okay, he took you. All right.
RCA, he took me and just made sure that they knew who I was. They fell in love. It took them a minute, but yeah, the song came out in 1977. It would have been out in 1970. It was recorded in 76.
I was born 76. Wow.
See,
Wow.
see, love. I'm in love. I mean, I don't know if it's right. Was
Yeah.
recorded first.
Yeah.
Jane was recorded after that.
After
They
that.
thought, I don't know if we didn't know which one was going to be the hit. T Life knew.
He knew it was Shane.
He knew it was Shane. In his heart of hearts, he was like, "This is going to be a hit."
Now the movie Shane, and the song was actually in there also. How did the transaction or the conversation happen with that, trying to get your song?
I have no idea.
Oh.
It didn't come. See, it don't end up coming to the artist. It ended up coming to whoever wrote the songs or the producer or,
Okay.
and it goes to the circle of starting it,
Yeah.
Or writing and all that. It has to go all through them. I didn't have nothing to do with the writings. So if they're going to use someone's song, it had to come to the table to where the record company agreed and they talked to the writers and producer or whatever. But when I heard it, because I ended up finding out like looking at the TV going, wow, that's me.
Wow.
On any of the things that came on movies, all of them. Yeah, you find out in other kind of ways.
Wow. But
all they was concerned about was, we're gonna get paid for this. Yeah, Evelyn too, hopefully.
That's right.
And we had to make sure. So that's the only way you end up finding out. When you see your royalty check, you like you see the list. You like, it's on TV, it's on a commercial, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So that's a blessing. Yes, that's a blessing.
I need mine. Give me mine. Give me my
Give me mine. What's due me? Yes.
That's right.
It's my voice.
That's right.
Yes. There you go.
Wow. What was it like recording your debut album, Smooth Talk, while still a teenager navigating the studio session?
That was a little tough because listen to the lyrics. Listen to I wanted love. I didn't have no boyfriend like that. You know what I mean? It was like, no, daddy wouldn't have that. So it was a little tough listening to the words later. I didn't say I really paid that much attention to them when I was singing them. I was just doing what I do.
That's right.
Went in the studio, good songs, sound good to me. I liked my voice. They loved it, and it was boom, 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 one after the other, kept going. But it was all me. We didn't have all that stuff you hear now and all. It's totally different. I just went straight in and started singing.
And that was that.
And I respected the songwriters, the producers. They were happy, to get involved and go a fresh young voice.
That's right.
We can put something out. T Life, I'm telling you, without T Life saying, let me move her around, I know she could do this.
Yeah.
With her voice.
He believed in you the whole time.
He still believes in me as
still
of today. And we still talk. I spoke to him about an hour ago.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. And let him know to watch this. Yeah. I sure did.
He changed your life,
Yes.
But actually, he did. He changed your life. Wow.
Between God and my mom and dad and my family.
That's right. God first.
He helped start my life.
He helped start your life.
In the direction of where I wanted to go. Yes.
That's right. That's right.
John Fitz Ruby Cross, you got to give it to him because without the song, it would. The song, John Fitz and Ruby Cross, they all are combined. It's like the number one thing is you don't forget where you come from. You don't forget where it starts.
You don't forget where it starts. You really don't.
You never forget that.
Shame became a global smash hit. Do you remember how you felt to know that you had a global smash hit at your age as a teenager? Like, how was that feeling for you? Like, I have a global smash hit. Did you?
Honestly, I didn't. It didn't affect me.
Oh, not at all.
Because I don't have an ego about it. I really don't.
But at that age,
I have to get even at that age. I mean, I just knew that it was time to work.
Okay.
Time to hit stage. Time to go to the dressing room. Time to get your makeup done. Time to get on the bus. Time to go on the stage. That's all I knew. Nothing else. I was steered away from a lot of things, But I don't forget my fans.
That's right.
The energy came all the way I am on that stage, or the way I am, is because of fans. People that go, we love your voice. We love Evelyn's songs. We love your voice. We love to dance. Oh, it made, some of them said even, we got a divorce on your song.
That global smash hit. Wow, it didn't matter to you. Like
it didn't give me a big head. Some people come out and first they got one hit, and they got the biggest heads in the world right now.
The biggest head.
I am too through. I'm too through with them. Let me let you know. Yeah. I'm through with them. I work with a lot of them, and I'm like, really? That's right. Don't let me begin to be the Evelyn you don't want to see.
Wow. Wow.
But I don't have time for that. It's the main thing is, my mother said to me also in that bus, when she said, if you don't want to do this, you would turn around. Stars do fall.
She said it just like that. If you don't
saying
want to do this,
to me, don't get a big head about it, because this is a job. This is something you got to do if you want to do it.
That's right.
And I keep that in my brain every day.
Wow.
What else am I supposed to do? If you got another craft or another hobby or another, kind of thing that God gave you, jump to that if the other thing's not working for you.
That's right.
Apparently, mine is working for me.
That's right.
Keep it going until he says, Ev, chill. There's life challenges and everything. But I'm, until he says that, I'm good.
Wow, that's amazing. You still out here. I know you're still doing music. You're still on stages. Wow.
I love it.
I just want to go just back for a second. When people hear shame or I'm in love, what part of your true soul do you feel they are missing?
That I was a kid. This is a kid.
Wow.
That the song that you're hearing was 14. It's from a child. And this child had to go and see things they never knew, that they never knew of, or that she shouldn't have seen, or she shouldn't have been around, but I had to be in order to do to keep going.
That's right.
And that first and foremost, she loves her family wholeheartedly, and they were there, to protect her. And if you don't have that, like I said, I don't know where I would have been if I didn't have them. I don't even know if I would be out here.
That's right. Your family really took care of you at that time.
Protected me. Yes.
They protected you. They did.
Yes. And when they're proud, when you have someone proud of you and protecting you and showing you the way, my Avon Long, before he passed on, I went to see him before he passed, and he said, because I know he traveled the world and he's been on many stages. And Bubbling Brown Sugar. Come on. Everybody knows Bubbling Brown Sugar. They know the movie Sting, and he admired me. He said that. He said, I admire you. And I know you love what you're doing. But, you never forget who you are.
That's right.
And I haven't. I don't forget who I am. It chokes me up sometimes when I'm talking about my family, because you don't forget things, and they're no longer here to see the journey you're still taking, but I know they're watching.
That's right.
Do you know what I mean?
Still on that journey.
Watching. That's right.
Still on that journey, still smiling, still staying strong.
Right.
Wow. Going on tour, just the music business period for me, is a wicked environment. And some people who you're dealing with, you can't trust everybody in this industry. So what is a heavy burden you carried during the height of your career that you never told the press about?
That I'm never too depressed about?
Like that
I get depressed about.
That you never told the press about. Like the press.
Oh, the depressed about.
Like just a heavy burden you carry that you never told the press about in the height of your career. Just something that you just had on your heart the whole time. You never spoke about it.
That I'm not really getting what's due me.
Okay. That's deep.
And I see people that are.
Yeah.
And it hurts the heart, and it don't have to be your fans. It could be how they view you.
That's right.
The ones that you're either, you got to go out there. I mean, you got promoters, and you got people in the industry. The industry is not the same. We all know that.
No,
it's changed, but it changes every day. Who told me that? Who keeps me on my toes with that is T-Life.
T-Life.
Yeah, he goes, baby, it's not the same. This business changes every single day. And I'm like, yes, it does. And I see it. Not just him. I have a husband. He's a smooth jazz guitarist.
Yes.
I'm watching him trying to grow, and he's been out there before I even knew him or met him, doing what he do, and he was disrespected.
Wow.
And then he's playing on everybody's songs, and he's still doing what he loves.
Mm-hmm.
He makes the charts. He does some things. He goes out there, and you're put in the background. I think that's wrong.
Wow.
In other words, we're not getting what's due us. So the fans don't see that we got to get some things, we got vultures on each side.
That's
at
right.
the same time, we try to keep a level head,
That's right.
And it's hard for us. So they don't see behind the scenes what really goes on. Once we hit the stage, we are a star to them and we are famous to them. But and when I got on stage plenty of times, I let them know, no, we're not no better than you. We have a different job. That's it.
That's right.
But our job can probably be more stressful than yours.
That's right. Yeah. And that is true.
Yes. But when I get on that stage, I let God take over and let him just say, Evelyn, this is what you were given. So get out there and do it. And I know that my parents are watching me. They're watching from above saying, we gave you this. It's your platform.
That's right.
And I'm doing that. I'm doing it. But I try to make sure I keep a level head. And I don't want to have all the negativity in my head, but I know it's there. I'm not stupid. We're not naive anymore.
That's right.
We're not stupid and young anymore. We just try to keep a level head. Because when it's time for me to get what's due me,
then
it's going to be sometime they wait until it's too late. Thank God I've been getting some flowers. Yes, I've been getting my flowers.
Yes.
But there's other things that I know, even my husband or T-Life or anybody that's still here would say, Evelyn belongs on that show. Evelyn belongs on this show. Evelyn belongs. Yeah, I do. I sit and I watch, but I wait.
You see it all. You observe.
I see it all. I'm observing everything.
You wait.
I wait because I don't feel that I'm going to be the one to be the yeller. I'm not going to yell and be like, oh, Evelyn done turned into a you-know-what. No, they already said that. I already heard it.
Yeah. So it's really nothing.
Yeah, it's just that, no, Evelyn has grown and Evelyn is seeing stuff. But you're not going to take my craft and push it to the side like I just came out yesterday.
Wow. That, it's deep when you hear somebody's background because you don't know. You just see her come out glamorous singing.
Right.
When she go back to that dressing room, is a whole different type of vibe now. You
don't know what we're feeling or going through.
You don't know.
They don't even know half of the time if you're hurting, if you're in pain or you're sick. I never took it on stage until I almost passed from the Delta variant, the COVID that came out. COVID. Almost passed. But it was, I've already had like 4 pass, almost gone.
Wow.
4.
Wow. 4.
Lots of them. But it's not my time. It's not my time.
No, because
But I fell in Spain. Couple of years. Fell in Spain, tore my meniscus. I get on stage with a cane. Look, this is how funny it is. I get on stage with a cane, and the fans are like, "Oh, she's using a prop today." Really? Okay. Well, guess what, y'all? No, I fell. I let them know. The thing is, there's some things you can get on stage and express to your audience and say,
you should.
They don't want to hear your whole background unless they're listening to an interview. You understand what I mean?
That's right.
And when you're coming there to perform, you come to perform.
That's right.
I get up there and I'm telling you, I threw that cane and I dropped it like it's hot and they were in shock. I let them know. I let them know. I said, you know what? After this, it's going to hurt. I know y'all don't believe me. It's not a prop. It's going to hurt. But I jumped back on that stage. The minute it happened in Spain, I had to do a wedding. It was in Spain, in Ibiza.
The same day?
No, the day after.
The day after. Wow.
The day after I got on stage, my husband was shocked I was even playing the congas and standing up.
Wow. That's the
So,
strength.
yeah, it's the
Right.
strength. And it was like, no, I'm not going to let these people down. I came here for them. Right.
Mm.
So I got up there. Right after that, I had to do a 20,000 people in Ibiza. I had to do their show at a club that night. So I did both. Came
Oh,
home. I was in pain. I was worried. Had to take x-rays. Yeah, they was like, yeah, it's torn. But thank God, luckily, you don't need to have, when they said I don't need to have surgery,
oh, you
we
was
just
fine.
got to do PT. I
Yeah.
felt like, yeah, I'm good. No, it's still, you got it up and down pain, but you still got to be careful.
You still
If
gotta
a
be careful.
doctor's telling you something, be careful.
Yeah, yeah. You have to listen. Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I am. I'm doing my exercise at home and I'm still dropping it like it's out on stage.
That's
But they
right.
did not believe me, and I let them know on stage. Like I said, it's some
Wow.
things you can share and some things you can't. But at the same time, I like to bring my living room with them to the table sometime on stage
That's
to
right.
let them know this is the real Evelyn. It's nothing fake here.
It's not the
It's
fee.
it's
Right.
nothing fake.
That's
And if
right.
you don't like me, you'll know. Believe me, if you treat me wrong, that's when you'll know the real Evelyn come out the other side. But it's
Wow.
it's it's just you love what was given to you. I just turned 66 and I am so proud to say that.
Yeah.
I've outlived
That's
a lot of my peers and a lot of, my family. I'm still here.
still
So
standing, still strong.
what do I got to say?
That's right. Still standing, still strong.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow. Wow, you talked about going back. Let's go back to I'm just 1976. Well,
Yes.
77.
Yes.
From that time until 2026, do you own your masters or was it a time where you had to go back and get your masters through those years?
Well, all of that, that's on a business level. And,
Okay.
there's certain things I don't want to discuss, but
Okay. Okay.
it's some things that I am able to have and some things I'm not.
All right.
And it's due to some of the passings of people. And, you got a lot of things you got to still take care of.
It's a
That's
lot.
why you have people that take care of things for you.
That's right.
So I'm going to plead fifth on that one.
Well, no problem.
But
No problem.
there is things that, there's things you got to own if they're yours. Yes.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
make sure you get it.
That's right. And you will.
Yes, I will. Yes,
You
I
will.
will.
Wow. So how do you define your personal identity today, far away from the stage lights and the champagne persona?
Well, I'm a wife of almost 36 years, December
Oh,
3rd.
congrats.
Happily married. Like I told you, his name is Freddie Fox,
Freddie Fox,
not
okay.
the rapper,
Not the
the
okay, not the
guitarist.
rapper. All right, not the
There's an
rapper.
actor out there that's Freddie Fox. He's not him either.
Yeah.
He's a guitarist. He's a smooth jazz guitarist.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm keeping grounded. Just being myself. I love to cook.
Mhm.
I haven't
That's
played
cool.
my video games in a long time.
Oh wow, okay.
From time to time, I play on my iPad, whatever, in the plane or anything.
Oh, you will
But
go back to them sometimes and play the game
I
every now and
sure will. My husband bought me every console you can think of,
then.
just to
Wow, okay.
keep me out of his way.
Wow. I
You
hear
know how
that.
y'all do.
Yeah, sometimes you want a little
Uh-huh.
space.
He got me a Maltese. I had a Maltese for 16 and a half years. She passed away last year, October 25th. I miss her. So, and like I said, I'm just me. I just do my daily thing as a woman, just trying to stay afloat
Right.
and trying to, it's no competing to me in this business because he gave me what he gave me. He gave
right.
you what he gave you.
That's right.
Back in the day we had some, competitiveness
Yeah,
going on, and it was a little too much for me. I was like, you know what? There's no reason. That's why I said I don't have no ego. You just do what you do.
You do what you do.
And they come in your ear and it's like, why you do that? Well, because that's what I do.
That's
Nothing
right.
else I can tell them, But this is the Evelyn. This is the real me, 24/7. Sometimes I could be down because I'm thinking all the time. You always try and think.
That's right.
I plan on getting back in the studio. I don't know when, because I'm staying on the road. I'm always on the road. How can you get back in the studio if you're always on the road?
I was on the road. That's right. That's right.
Unless I had a tour bus again and all my stuff in the back.
You could do it then. Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. I'd
He's
be
a
able
good
to
one.
do some things. It's not the same. It's not the same. But that don't mean that it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
66 to me is a milestone for me,
That's right. That's
of
right.
being here and, of losses, like I said,
That's right.
but hey, when you got somebody that's always in your ear and saying, we need you for this gig. We need you for this. Would you like to do this gig?
Right.
I mean,
That's
some
right.
of them, some of them are okay, and some of them are like, okay, y'all got to get it together. I want our people to get it together more so we can come out and do things more, so we
That's
can
right.
see each other.
That's right. That's right.
That's it.
That's right. You have to take me back to the studio session. Love Comes
Yes.
Down. When you first
Come down.
look, yeah,
Come down. Yeah, everybody
come,
goes, love comes down. It's
it's
love come
come down.
down.
It's
Yes,
without the S.
yes, without
Love
the
Come
S.
Down. Can you
Yes.
take me back to that studio session? Love
Because
Come Down with Kashif. What headspace were you in, and how was the vibe when you were making that record?
oh my God. Well, from T Life, it was from T Life to Kashif. If you think about it,
Yeah.
I was only a kid
Again. Yeah.
with T Life,
Wow.
14, singing those songs. And then, from then on. And then I turned like what I was 20, something in there,
20.
18. Yes.
Yeah.
It was 90, 80s.
Like
No,
19.
90s and 80s, 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. There's a big difference. But what Kashif said he was doing was keeping my voice. My voice was more mature. It still is. I could go back and forth because it's my voice.
But back that time it was low.
It was a lot more matured.
Yeah, it was a lot more.
I sound more matured. I had mature songs. And he said, I want to bring her back to her teenage years.
Wow. Okay.
Vocally. So if you listen to the songs, it's a more fresher. He said, this is more fresh. And we want to bring you back to the youth, back to your youth.
And he did that. He did just that.
He did that. So it was like I made a switch. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like I'm supposed to be older on this.
Yeah, he's supposed to be, yeah.
He did it the way it worked for him to work for me. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? To keep me relevant.
Yeah.
And it was just fun. When I walked in the studio, I mean, this guy was just all over the place. He played the keys, he played the bass, he played it was just everywhere. He was giving me the vocal things going on. And I mean, he was just so into, you remember, mind you, he was BT Express. Yeah. He was with BT Express first.
BT Express.
Yeah. So you got someone that is a songwriter, producer, also a musician. He knew what he wanted. Mm-hmm. And he said, I think you have the voice for these songs.
That's right.
There you go. But he was just very, very serious. He was a serious cat, Yeah. God bless his soul. He was a serious cat, but at the same time, he was lovable because he didn't, he didn't make you feel uncomfortable. You just went in there and he just said, Ed, I want you to just chill and just, just go in there and do what you do. He always did that. Do what you do. And I went, okay. Went in there and he would come in and make sure that I do the parts with the love come down. We did it together and everything just worked, I mean, the man had a book out. I mean, he was just very educated in what he did.
That's right.
Educated in the music business. Mm-hmm. And, he was an icon for a lot of youngsters, including myself, that did not know very much.
Right.
You got a book that's trying to tell you something before you want to make that jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. But it was very innovative and, very loving, and he's missed. His sound, of course, lives on because I always say it, whatever we put out, it lives on because you still got fans.
That's right. And you know what? You still hear your songs today. I mean,
everywhere.
Playing everywhere. So
even in my supermarket over here, I'm
even in your supermarket. How was that feeling to know your song still plays 2026? How does it feel for you? I know you said you're humble. You really don't,
Yeah, I don't let it go to my head. But to me, it is shocking.
Okay. It's shocking.
It was shocking. But then at the same time, I guess it's more shocking when I'm knowing that it's 4-year-olds.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, love, calm down. I'm like, no, they're not. Do they know what they're saying? Parents, did you hear them singing what they saying? The parents is like, no, they just bopping your music. They love your song.
That's it.
And I'm like, okay, they hear mom and dad vacuuming and cleaning up, playing, the songs they want to hear, including Shane. They still doing it.
Yeah,
they're hearing it. That's a gift. It's a gift because I know that the parents and the grandparents and for them, whoever was listening, paid it forward to the kids to listen to real musicians. Again, I'll say,
that's right.
Real musicians, real singing. Nothing fake about it. So that means a lot to me. But at the same time, like I said, I'm humbled by it. But it freaks me out when I do hear it. Like I said, in the supermarket.
Yeah.
I'll be shopping and out here, I'm in love. I'm in love.
Yeah, I'm in love.
Love come down. I hear shame. And I'm like, do they know I'm in here?
I was going to ask you, do they recognize you when you walk in them places?
No. Okay. I have on a cap. I don't be trying to hide. It's just that I don't walk around going, hey, I'm so-and-so and so. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to shop.
Yeah.
Let me get my chicken and my biscuit in peace.
Roll out. But there's always somebody like, they go Evelyn Champagne. There's always somebody like that.
I love that.
That recognize you. Yeah. Okay.
I love it. I miss it. It used to go on a lot more, of course, when you first come out. Yeah. But when it just happens sporadically, it's deep because you get people that are in their 80s,
Wow.
And I'm not talking about one ethnic group. I'm talking about all ages, all colors. That's right. They'll say something because they'll go, you know who you remind me of, And I'm like, no, who? Sometimes they said Chaka. One time they said Oprah. Well, I mean, they say a whole bunch of names. And I'm going, no, my name's Evelyn. And they'll go, I thought it was you. I'll sign an autograph, or sometimes they'll go, girl, I ain't gonna mess with you. Go ahead and eat, or go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
But I still sign an autograph if they want one, and still, I'm just.
So you have no problem with signing autographs with people?
No.
All right, that's fine.
My hands get tired, but it's okay.
That's fine. Well, that's good. As long as they don't come up to you while you just about to eat your chicken or your, something like that.
Oh, that is a rule though that I did point out to them.
Yeah, you got to be respectful.
Don't mess with me when I'm having fun.
That's right.
When let me see. When I'm having fun, when I'm eating.
That's right.
Or when I'm playing, if I want to go to the casino and play in the slots, don't mess with me when I'm playing with my money. Yeah, don't mess with those 3 rules, they already know.
Okay.
Even though they have done that, and it shocked me so much because one lady did it. I went in a casino. It was embarrassing, and she came up and she said, "I felt bad because I was like, I seen her staring. You know how you see someone staring?
Yeah. But you don't pay me no mind. You try not to look at him.
I'm right, but she kept coming over, and she walked over to me and she said, "You look like Evelyn Champagne King," and people. I said, "I'm not. People tell me that all the time," and I said it with a straight face. I had on a cap though, it didn't look like me. Hair wasn't even pulled out or nothing. Glasses, but she'd seen this.
Yeah.
And when they know your face, when your fans know your face.
They never forget.
They don't forget your face.
They know.
So I felt bad because it was like 10 minutes in, I'm playing, right? And she kept looking, but she kept hitting. I found out it was her husband. Kept hitting him. No, it was her friend. And she kept hitting him. And all of a sudden, I just got up. I finished the game. I got up and I said, you know what? I'm sorry. I really am Evelyn Champagne King. Because I felt bad. I'm like, that's not me. I don't do things like that. But it was something at the moment, I guess, because I was trying to win, That's right. So you didn't want to be bothered at the time. Wow. But when I said sorry, we took pictures right there. Took pictures. I talked to them for a minute. They was like, girl, when's your next gig? Blah, blah, blah. And I think I even put their faces online. I think I have the picture and I put them online.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I put them because I said, let's take a photo. I will never forget this. And I said, I'm sorry. They said, girl, we understand. I was like, I appreciate that, but I'll never do that because I was called to be one time for doing that.
Wow. Yeah.
So, yeah. And I went, you going to call? I looked right at her when she called me that, the other person. I said, really, you going to call Evelyn? And she said, I knew it was you. And I'm like, this is the way it go.
Yeah,
but it happens. I mean, that was a spare moment, but I straightened it out.
You straightened it out. So that was cool.
Yes.
Wow.
I felt good after that.
Well, great. You
Yes.
feel good. Well, I just have 2 more questions left.
Yes.
I was trying to finish by 8.
Okay.
In your era, breaking into the industry required rigorous artist development. Do you think today's singers are missing out on crucial growth because of viral internet fame?
I think they're getting more exposure with
I think it's more
the internet. Yeah, they're getting more exposed with the internet. But I would appreciate it if a lot of them, either if they don't know their craft very well,
right.
could either take lessons. Hey, it's gonna happen.
That's
You
right.
never know. The older you get, voice change, things happen.
That's right.
But I mean, because I might need some. The older I get.
That's
I
right.
never said never with myself in that point.
Yes.
But when it comes to singing, I can put it this way. When it comes to being a musician, which we are musicians, this is our instrument.
That's right.
I hear a lot of them. I mean, they're getting away.
Yeah.
Big time.
Right.
Because I'm like, really? Can't you hear that you flat? On
Big
every song, every lyric that's coming out your mouth, it is totally flat.
That's right.
Where did that come from? Is that supposed to be a beautiful thing? When you're singing in your shower, people tell me this all the time. Evelyn, when I'm singing in my shower, I sound so good. I was like, to you or is there somebody else there listening? Because, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Far from that.
That's right.
My thing is, listen to yourself. That's why they make things called in-ears.
That's right. In-ears. That's right.
You see people wear them sometimes. Hey, I have them.
On stage with
I
the
got
mic.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're listening to yourself. That's your monitor prior to the monitor being in front.
I'm glad I never knew.
People don't know what it is.
I thought it was music you was hearing.
It is. It's your music and you can hear voice. All the instruments, but you got to hear your voice so you can hear what you sound like.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you sound flat and it sounds great in your ear, something wrong with you.
Something wrong.
That means you look over to the next person and go, can you please help me? I've been hearing, I'm telling you, it drives me nuts. Because sometimes I want to pass them my in-ears and go, how about you put these on so you can hear what you sound like?
That's right. That's right.
But I'm not one to sit up and act like, I sound perfect all the time. Sometimes I got on stage in a couple of shows, and it was not even that far away from recent, where your voice your voice can even go out.
Yeah.
In air, different kind of climates and this. It happens. But when it came back, I went, hey, I'm back.
That's right. I'm back.
Be honest with the people. They're paying money to hear and see you.
That's right.
I do that. And it's no shame in my game because it's going to happen. But, listen to your craft that if you're a singer.
That's right.
Some of them are flat. Some of them are too sharp. Some of them I don't read. I don't write. My husband's still trying to teach me. And he'll go over things with me sometime. Wife, this is what, and he'll let me know and be honest. Even my family members, we heard you was a little sharp or you was a little fine. Correct me.
That's right. Correct me.
But don't take it like I know what I'm doing. I've got that from some artists in my face, telling me that in my face while we're working together on stage. And I'm going, no. Okay, you want to sound like that? You're going to be on your own because you ain't making me look bad. But I need them. I'm telling these to really basically to youngsters that want to get in it. If there's someone want to help you, listen to them. No one's perfect here. This business is not perfect. It's still going. And it's a new challenge every single day. Things change every day. Like I learned from my T life,
That's right.
And, I just love what I do. I'm telling you, man. I love what I do. And I still want to be the one to try and mentor. I try to mentor some of the kids,
Okay, that's great. That's great.
They listen. Some of them listen. Some of them don't. Okay. I look at American Idol. I should be on those shows. You think they would ever call me? No, because they probably go, Evelyn probably be like Simon Cowell. No, that was him back in the day, but he was honest. They didn't appreciate it. But he still has that swag about that, the way he was back then. The way he was. Yeah. You still got to be honest with people.
You do.
You know.
You do.
But all of our parents tell us that we sound great. We play in this very well. We're doing
That's
good.
right.
That's your parents. Your parents going to be that way.
That's
My
right.
parents told me what they wanted, to tell me, and I ran with it in the direction of listening.
Well, you brought up a valid point, and that's great what you said. But you brought up a valid point when you mentioned they should have called you for like the voice or whatever. Do they invite you to any Grammys, to BET Awards? Like, do you get invited to any of those shows?
Nope.
Oh, you should be there front row.
Remember what I said earlier? We don't get what's the ones that was from back in the day. A lot of us
don't get our justice.
We don't get our due until it's close to your. I hate to say close to your time, and I'm like, no, it ain't close to my time. But they wait until you get of age and then go. You know what? It's time to move on and get a new one. You know.
Yeah. Wow.
It's not going to be a new me. It's me.
It's you.
I'm here.
Right. That's right.
I'd appreciate it if y'all appreciate me while I'm here.
That's
you know, because I'm paid the way. We pay a lot of them before me paid the way for me.
That's right.
And I don't forget that.
Right.
You know.
That's right. Wow.
But I'm letting them know, you see me, I'm still here. What's that? Google me? Or you see me? Yeah, what they say. Reach out. I have a manager. Yes, his name is Troy Bronstein. Yes, but reach out. Reach out. We are still around. I'm still here.
Still around and still doing shows. Reach out to her. Call the icon. She's ready. She's been ready. She's been ready.
Yes. Wow. And I'm still humbled and appreciative of the flowers that has been given to me. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I can't wait to show it off. One day I'm just going to take a big picture and stand in front of them going, look what I got. You know what I mean? But I don't really do that because I just told you who I am.
That's right.
This is real. I don't need you to see everything. I just need you to know.
To know. That's right.
There you go. There you go.
You straight down to earth.
Yes, I am.
It's Philly all up in you and a little bit of Bronx. I mean, it's both coming out.
Yes, it's both coming out. But I still miss the liveliness of that. You know, living in California it's a beautiful thing. I love the weather because it's taking care of my knees.
That's right.
And a little bit of that arthritis. We getting all that. But, you know, I don't forget where I come from. I miss my Bronx. I miss my East Coast. I miss my Philly, you know, but I'm still standing.
You're still standing. That's
thanks to my fans.
That's right. That's most important. Well, we just one question. We have the iconic Miss Evelyn Champagne King. Just one more question. Yes. How do you want your fans and music history? How do you want fans and music history to remember the name Evelyn Champagne King?
Bubbly, fun loving. Yes, right. Bubbly, definitely bubbly. Fun loving. Family girl. Loving wife. And a woman of God.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well said. Well said.
Thank you.
I thank you so much. Viewers, you just had this was a lesson. We went back to school. You got educated by the iconic Miss Evelyn Champagne King. I thank you for coming on to A Vision Entertainment. I truly
thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.